You're about to give people back their burdens. You are about to give people back their burdens. You used to be the therapist, the go-to, the one that people go to just trauma dump on, but never actually sit with you and check on you and have conversations with you or see if you're all right or what you need, and your needs came last, right? And unconsciously or consciously, you carried this burden, this weight, this responsibility for your family, for your relationship, and it became so one-sided. And when you listen to this message, I want you to understand something. I'm gonna get both on your ass and their ass, okay? Because what you're about to do is release the burden of carrying other people, carrying other people's burdens, other people's weight. You are gonna give the responsibility of carrying other people's lives back to them. Give them to God, set them at the altar. You are giving people back their burdens. It was never yours to carry. For some of you, you may be the oldest. And if you're not technically the oldest, you are the oldest in terms of maturity and responsibility. You took on this heavy weight associated with trying to make sure everybody was okay. It's a form of people pleasing, yes, but it's also a level of guilt associated with what you were doing. Because when I got this channel message, it almost felt like an indicator that you were releasing this burden of carrying other people's weight by understanding what it means to carry it, if that makes any sense. Because essentially, when you discover the truth, the real reality of how a dynamic is, the real reality, not the rose-colored glasses, not the, oh, when things get better, this is how they're gonna be, not the holding on to potential shit. And this isn't just romantic, this is platonic, this is family members, people that you give titles to. This is my mother, this is my father, this is my sister, this is my whatever, this is my boyfriend, this is my husband. Once you give people titles, you either consciously or unconsciously place them on a pedestal. And here's why I say part of what you're doing was rooted in guilt, right? It was rooted in guilt because for a lot of you, this stemmed from childhood. When you were raised, you were abandoned, you were rejected. So you know what those feelings feel and look like. And so you made it your business to take on the responsibility of making sure that other people around you didn't feel that same weight. So what this may look like is, let's say you are the responsible one in your family, the mature one in your family. You bit your tongue a lot because, let's say, for example, you have younger siblings, right, that you were responsible for. But now these younger siblings are older. And you're still carrying the dynamic of, you took on this role of the caretaker. You wanted to make sure they were okay, they were heard, they didn't feel as abandoned or rejected as you did. But now it's starting to become, you're starting to hold this level of resentment towards them because you still bite your tongue because you don't want them to feel rejected. You still want them to feel heard. You still want them to express their emotions and have all of the freedom that they can have in terms of pulling from you without requiring anything in return, because you carry a level of guilt. Guilt. You don't want them to feel the way that you felt. It's guilt and it's empathy and it's people pleasing. It's all of it wrapped up into one. And that created this dynamic of you unconsciously carrying this burden of making sure everybody is okay. You don't want anybody to feel rejected. You don't want anybody to feel like you're not supporting them, like you're not doing enough for them. But but what you've been doing in this isolation, this hermit mode, is taking true inventory of the people who have done that for you. Not many people, huh? And this is why I say I'm gonna get both on their ass and your ass, because here's the thing. People cannot uphold boundaries that you don't communicate. If you don't say or set a clear boundary, not this passive, oh my God, whatever, it is what it is, you get on my nerves, and then walk around stomping around the house not saying anything like somebody stole your fucking bike. They don't even know what necessarily is making you upset. So they were crossing boundaries they didn't even know you had. That's how I'm gonna get on your ass. Now, as far as them, some of them knew. Because there are some things, regardless on if you communicate a boundary or not, there are some things that these people just got in the habit of doing. Trauma dumping, oversharing, coming to you with all this drama and all this mess and heavy burden, but not really checking up on you, not even giving you a second thought. They did not check on you. They are not doing their due diligence when it comes to just being in connection with people. These are the basic level things that it means to be in connection with people. And this is why I say they abuse their power. They abuse the accessibility that you gave to them. These are the same, and you'll know this is for you, because these are the same people that don't give you acclimates. They don't give you recognition. They don't stop to check on you. They don't do these things, but let another person walk into their life. Let them be in some form of a relationship or whatever. They will very freely and very willingly give it to them, and then neglect the people that are giving. It's one of those things where you have sat with yourself. You have allowed this situation to settle in so that you can see it for what it is without it being so emotionally charged. And what you have understood through this process of going into hermit mode is the reality, the truth of what and who is around you and what and who deserves access to you. You are giving people back their burdens. It has been a burden to carry around the responsibility of making sure everybody's okay. And see, here's something that I read the other day in terms of what it means to like be in a genuine connection with people. I read something, I think it was Dr. I can't even remember, but she said something important. She said being in a healthy relationship or even being in a healthy communication with someone requires presence, honesty, and genuine. It requires you to be present. She said something. She said, when you're in communication with someone, you have to realize that you are responsible to someone, not for someone. The difference between the two is when you're responsible to someone, your only responsibility in that moment is to be present and to be honest. Because showing up in an inauthentic way, it affects you. But as far as being responsible for someone, that's when you overgive. You're over associating yourself, trying to take on the responsibility of making sure they're not bored, they're happy, they're content. Like, that's too much. That's way too much. And that's what I mean. Like, some of these people abused the accessibility that you gave them. And it's coming up to a point where you have learned how to set clear boundaries within yourself. And now that's about to start reflecting externally. Mark my words, you're about to start opening your mouth in a way that completes a cycle. If you haven't already, when I tell you this is about to like sever some ties potentially with the people closest to you, right? Because when you set clear boundaries, a lot of the times it has to start at home or within your relationships, whatever this looks like, right? Setting clear boundaries within is going to make you more bold to communicate it with other people, and it doesn't even have to be disrespectful. See, I learned this a long time ago, right? I'm not the biggest fighter. I'm not gonna physically fight you, but the truth is just as hard as a fucking weapon. When you communicate the truth to someone who isn't willing to accept it, it hits just as hard. You're about to release the